The popularity of the Brijuni National Park has been increasing every year. It is a beloved destination for sailors who spend a few days on the island relaxing and enjoying everything it has to offer. When you arrive on the island, you will be taken care of by the concierge service staff, who will do everything to make your stay on the island interesting. From organizing excursions by electric cars or bicycles, playing golf, tennis, to gala lunches and dinners at special locations, at sunset or by torchlight. The island can be seen by riding tourist trains, and there is really a lot to see. Arriving here is much like arriving in Jurassic Park, a real safari in the middle of Croatia. From socializing with curious ostriches that defend their territory, roe deer that run like crazy across the road, zebras, donkeys, Istrian cattle, and even elephants. There are also numerous other interesting animal species. On the west coast of Istria, there is, according to many, the most romantic place in the Mediterranean, the town of Rovinj. The town of Rovinj is the right destination for anyone who yearns for times past. This is the only place in the Mediterranean where you can still find this atmosphere. The city began its romantic life on an island whose cramped space conditioned the construction of compact homes, narrow streets, and small squares. Today, it remains untouched by modern urbanism. The city of Poreč is more than 2,000 years old and is rightly considered one of the leading cities of Croatian tourism. It began its long tourist tradition long ago in the 19th century, when the gentry from wealthier European families vacationed here. In the 2nd century BC, a Roman settlement was built next to this natural harbor, which developed into a military fortress with city features. The regular geometric grid of the streets, with the backbones of the Cardo Maximus and Decumanus, has been preserved to this day. Poreč received the status of a city before the reign of Caesar, and in the first half of the 1st century, it became Colonia Julia Parentium. Euphrasia had the existing cathedral complex, which consisted of at least 2 cathedrals, thoroughly renovated. The interior of the larger church was remodeled and decorated with mosaics, a new atrium, a new diocese building, and a memorial chapel. The cathedral from the era of Euphrasia has survived to this day and is considered one of the best preserved early Christian complexes in the world. Poreč and its surrounding area offer a whole series of beautifully landscaped beaches for everyone, both for families with children and for those more demanding, who like superbly tended and equipped beaches, but also more natural and untouched ones. Whatever your mood, there is a beach in Poreč where you will feel at home. The coast of Poreč and its islands is 37 kilometers long, and on it you can choose from 21 beaches with the blue flag, the international symbol of clean seas and well-maintained coastlines. In Poreč, you can enjoy a whole series of wonderful restaurants of the highest quality. Interestingly, yacht owners come to this restaurant for dinner, but they prefer to be served on their sailing beauties. This gives us an indication of the quality here, because after all, this restaurant was recommended by the highly respected Michelin Guide. As a greeting from the kitchen, A combination of baked dates in pancetta on fresh cream cheese and black truffles has arrived. The Marina Rovinj is located on the southeast side of the city harbor, from where you have the most beautiful view of the old city center, the Church of St. Euphemia, and the island of St. Catherine. In 2019, a complete reconstruction of the sea and land part of the marina was completed. The new Marina Rovinj is a modern marina of superior design, with the latest technological solutions and with all highest standard services in world nautical tourism. The old town of Vrsar is located on top of a 54-meter-high hill. Over time, it spread along the slopes and descended towards the sea. Next to the Church of St. Foška is the eastern or main city gate of medieval Vrsar. In the past, it was the main entrance to the fortified town, which only expanded beyond the old walls in the 19th century. Inside the former city walls, narrow winding streets and small intimate squares were created. Interesting examples of residential architecture with elements of various historical styles have been preserved in the narrow streets. One of the interesting facts about Vrsar is its association with Giacomo Casanova, who stayed here on 2 occasions. From the viewpoints, there is a beautiful view of the nearby islands and bays, which are best explored by sea. Vrsar is full of beaches, and their beauty is a reflection of the attractiveness of the coastal landscape, which alternates between rocks, small stones, and pebbles. Novigrad, once a peaceful fishing village, has become an attractive destination for tourists from all over Europe and the world, many of whom return regularly. While becoming one of the most desirable holiday destinations, Novigrad has still retained its peaceful fishing town charm. It has a recognizable, intimate atmosphere, characteristic of small Mediterranean towns. In the past, the center of Novigrad life was the city port, the popular Mandrač. Even today, its appearance gives Novigrad a unique Mediterranean charm. The anchored fleet of fishing boats clearly shows what is the main industry besides tourism in Novigrad. One specialty that you should definitely not miss is scallops, or as they are called in Novigrad, capesciante. True gourmets consider this shell to be one of the tastiest in the world.